Hey guys, wanted to give you a look at all these projects I got going. Most of it's axes, but wanted to show you what I'm doing with the time lately. I got a little loose with the wallet, I guess, and wanted to show you some of the cool stuff I picked up and what I'm doing with it. First of all, this is actually a sample I obtained from Hardcore Hammers. You're going to see a review on this actually shortly. This is a really neat kind of small axe, maybe, I guess is the way to put it. Small axe, hunter's axe kind of thing. It's really neat. 18-inch handle. And what it kind of looks like to me is almost like a shingling hatchet without the hammer pull on it. And it's made by Hardcore Hammers. And we're going to do a full review on this in the next week or so once I get a chance to take it out and put it through the paces and make sure this thing is up to quality, which I'm expecting it is. It's actually a really, really neat product. And most importantly, made in the USA, so really cool there. So you'll see this coming up shortly, and I thought it was kind of neat because it's a small tomahawk style hunter's axe on an 18-inch handle, and really cool and pretty affordable. And we'll get into it though. We'll do a real review on it pretty soon. Next, what we got, and it's not on, but next to that we have a small hatchet. It's just an unnamed, unmarked hatchet that I picked up for pretty cheap. And I'm going to put a small 14-inch straight handle on it, just because all my hatchets have curved handles. So seeing this one was a cheapie. It's actually a really good, really good convex edge on it and really good grind on it. Really good quality, even though it's an unmarked one. Next is a... next to that is a boy's axe here, and I'm going to be putting that onto a 18-inch hatchet handle. I found this hatchet handle, and it actually fits the eye quite well, so I'm going to do that. I do have a 28-inch boy's axe, so I think it'd be really cool to have a 18-incher, smaller, a little more manageable for maybe bushcraft applications. Once I get that together, I'll let you know how that one goes. I'm really excited about that one because I think it's going to be a good hatchet. I think it's going to be like a small axe almost, but I like the idea of that 2 1/4 pounds on the small. And I think it'll contrast nicely with this Hardcore Hammer axe. I think it'll go well because you have one that's really lightweight, one that's really heavyweight, and to be able to use the two of them and see, what kind of difference that head weight makes in performance. And I think that'll make a really neat video. Over here, have a clear-cut broad hatchet that I'm going to be putting onto I think it's a 16-inch handle. And I'm debating whether to set it up left-handed or right-handed. It's got the single bevel, so you can set it up left-handed, but you've got to be kind of tricky with your wedging because you're putting it into, the wrong direction. So I'm going to do some research on that. If anyone's ever handled one of these for a left-hander, please send me a message and let me know exactly what you did, because I definitely could use some input on that. Down here, this little guy is a small trade hatchet, and it has a very unusual eye shape, so I'm going to have to actually hand carve a handle for it. So that'll be another hand carve project. It's it's a very small. It's probably only like 7-8 ounces, so it's probably only going to get like a little 12-inch really thin handle. I might even try and find a way to maybe put like a small hammer handle onto it or something like that. I'm going to try and find a way, but it's got a very weird eye, so I can't put a traditional hatchet handle on it at all. Up here, this bigger guy is another boy's axe, and that one is made by Trojan, which is an Australian company. And I guess from what I read online, they have a good reputation to make good axes there in Australia. Not sure how it landed over here in the U.S., but I'm going to turn that into I'd like to see maybe like a 22-inch boy's axe. And I think that would give me a really good round out for the boys' axes. And having an 18-incher, a 22, and a 28, I think that would really work out well. And the last item, I picked myself up a eyed auger. As you can see, one of the people call them scotch eyed auger, barrel auger, T-handle auger. It's basically got a metal ring, and we'll actually zoom in so you can see this. You can see it's got a metal ring that goes into the wooden handle. So a little bigger. It's close to a 2-inch, blade on it. So it's a little bigger than what I wanted, but it's really tough to find them in the size you want. It's something just going to be a backup here for the homestead. Power ever goes out, I got something I can use to make holes and do what I got to do if I'm doing any kind of projects or anything like that. So just wanted to share. Let's kind of zoom in, show you these a little closer up. But definitely some cool projects. Love that hardcore axe there. As you can see, none of them are permanently on. I just got these handles, so I'm just kind of fitting to see what's going to fit where and what I'm putting on what. So definitely got a lot of work ahead of me. And I have 3 more single bit handles that I bought. So I'm going to be doing 3 more single bits, and then I am calling it done for the axes. After that, it'll bring me up to about a dozen, and that's enough for me. I think I have a pretty good collection going, and once I get all these handled up and get 3 more single bits, I'm going to call it a day. But I know I'm definitely going to be picking up some more of these augers, and things like that. Some more of the old tools to fill up the barn and have these things laying around in case I ever need them and to just practice with and enjoy.